Customer templates are very important when you use the Shopify connector, because these templates are used to create new customers in Business Central. First of all, when you would like to import customers in bulk from Shopify, but also when you sync Shopify orders and the customer doesn't exist in Business Central. So then Business Central will use a combination of information synced from Shopify, such as the name, the address, and so on, combined with what you specify in the customer template. And that's why in a customer template, you typically specify the Business Central fields like posting groups, for example. All right, let's look at an example. So you can use the search function to search for the customer templates, but I find it easier to start from the Shopify shop cart. So here, let's go to the customer template code field and let's create a new one. So I will click on new. Let's give it a name, Shopify, for example. So Shopify customer templates. The template is of course for table 18, the customer table. When you're not sure, you can always click here on the lookup and you can see the Business Central tables, and here table 18, that's our customer table. So the enable field is already selected, which is okay, because if you want to use templates, they should be enabled. And now you can start listing the fields that you want to include in the template. And like I just said, these would be the typical Business Central fields, like for example, posting groups. All right, so let's search for posting groups. And what you see here is a list of all the fields of the customer table. So let's start with the customer posting group. Then in the default value field, you can check the different customer posting groups, and my demo company only has one, so domestic. Let's choose this one. Then you can go to the next line. And I also would like to assign the general business posting group. All right, so and also in this case, I will use domestic. If you're located in Europe, you could assign, for example, the vet business posting group and so on. So any field that you would like to include in a customer template can be assigned here. Country codes, maybe payment terms, shipping methods, and so on, whatever. So if this is, for example, a template for my domestic customers, I can enter all the fields that I would like to assign to domestic customers. Also when you create domestic customers manually. All right, so when the template is ready, I can click on OK, and I can select it here in my Shopify shop cart. Now, in Business Central, so when you use a Shopify connector, you're not limited to one customer template. You can create multiple ones. And in most cases, that's because of tax reasons, as you will find out in one of the next units. So in there, it's also explained that if you want to create multiple templates, you can go to Related, starting from your Shopify shop cart, and then go to Customer Templates. As already a sneak preview, suppose that you're selling to customers in multiple countries, you might want to create a template for each country. A template or a default customer, so that's also an option. So and this means that, for example, the country region code is Belgium, so where I'm located, and suppose that number 1 is the Belgium template, I can select the template here. So I'm also selling to Dutch customers, so located in the Netherlands. I can enter a second line and I can go, for example, to the template I've created for Dutch Shopify customers and so on. So and now when customers are imported from Shopify, the connector will check the country of the customer and will use the specific template.